I'm going to show you exactly how to write an internship resume that actually works, with examples for software engineering, marketing, accounting, and more. I'll give you writing tips that anybody can use. Plus, all the resume examples you'll see today are linked below, and you can download a free resume template to build your own. Let's start with education. If you have no work experience yet, this section is the most important place to show the experience you do have, as well as your skills and qualifications. Here's how to make it count. First, GPA. Include it if it's a 3.5 or higher. If it's lower, just leave it off. Second, relevant coursework. List classes that connect to the internship you want and skip the rest. For example, if you're applying for a marketing internship and you've taken courses in marketing analytics, consumer research, or integrated marketing communications, list those. For a software engineering role, list courses like data structures, algorithms, web development. Third, honors and awards. Include things like making the dean's list, the departmental awards, etc. And finally, extracurriculars and clubs. Add as many organizations as you have to show employers that you have initiative and even more of what you've done. The project section is super important for getting an internship. This is where you list the details of major projects that you've done in your classes or as part of a student or volunteer organization. The main point here is to show that you have experience similar to what you'll be doing in the internship you're applying for. Format your projects like work experience entries by giving them a title, a date range, and bullet points describing your experience and achievements. In your bullet points, include the following: descriptive verbs that show you had an active role in the project, numbers measuring the scope of the project, and the results or outcomes you achieved. Here's an example from a marketing student who ran a mock campaign for a local pet grooming business. Designed a cost-effective marketing campaign that leveraged social, email, and offline marketing. Developed a $1,500 campaign budget after calculating the minimum cost to yield the highest return on investment. All of this shows that the student has relevant experience that'll transfer well to their marketing internship. For a software engineering internship resume, you could list a capstone project, your personal GitHub repo, a hackathon submission, etc. Show what you built, mention the tech stack you used, and clearly list any measurable outcomes. For fields like accounting or finance, business plan competitions, case competitions, and tax clinic volunteer work will all work. I know this might feel like a lot to pull together for one resume, but here's the good news. Resume Genius's Resume Builder can do the heavy lifting for you. It makes building a resume easy. You fill in some basic info, and it suggests bullet points for your education, job titles, and skills. So instead of writing every line from scratch, you're just picking what fits and tweaking it. You can use it to create a project section, and it will even help you write a professional resume summary, so you're not staring at a blank box trying to figure out how to introduce yourself. Preview your resume as you go, and download it in a few minutes. Now, moving on to the skills section. In your skills section, list any skills you have that are specifically mentioned in the job description. For marketing internship, include your proficiency in Microsoft Office, Adobe Creative Suite, Python, Figma, HubSpot, Excel, whatever the job actually uses. For software engineering internship, you'd want to focus on specific software, programming languages, and tools. The key to showing your value as a candidate is emphasizing your transferable skills. Include research, writing, time management, and problem solving. Skills like these apply across almost every internship and show you can function in a professional environment. Just make sure to show how you've used these skills in your experience or project section. Now let's move back to the top of the resume and write your resume objective. A resume objective is a short introduction around 2 to 3 sentences long that sums up your qualifications and links your resume to the job you're applying for. For example, energetic graduate student working towards an MS in marketing, aiming to use my consumer research skills and knowledge of advertising and PR to fill the marketing internship role at Athens Advertising. This example works because it's short, specific, and tailored to the company and role. Here's another example. Detail-oriented mechanical engineering student with hands-on experience using CAD software and conducting laboratory testing through coursework and academic projects. Seeking an engineering internship at Innovatech Solutions to apply technical problem-solving skills and contribute to real-world product development. All the examples from this video are linked in the description. And you can grab a free template right there to build your resume in minutes using our builder. When you're finished with your resume, watch this video to learn how to write a cover letter for your internship. Good luck with your job search, and see you next time.